Today is January 5th, 2023. We came together on December 30th. That's when I drove over to you.
Yeah.
And then the 31st we drove back, and it was a big rainstorm. It was really big. We saw a bunch of flooded cars, kind of spooky, almost hydroplaned a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Saw mudslides, big spooky, made it through. Alright.
It was very fun. 10 out of 10.
But yeah, because there's like a big hurricane going through the Bay Area right now, which is kind of crazy. California is getting hit with a lot of water. But yeah, and then we celebrated New Year's together with my friends. Then the next day, January 1st, we went into Berkeley all day. Mm-hmm. And then we rested and had lefse. And then we went to Japantown. And then we rested again and puzzled during the rainstorm. And then today we went to the MoMA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the
In Chinatown.
In Chinatown, yeah, you got dim sum for like the second time ever.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're cutting your hair. Let me see, how long do you want it?
Like, probably to my eyebrows.
We probably should have gotten a comb, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Should I monologue? Robin has me sitting outside. And hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is... Wouldn't you like to know? Robin has left me here by myself to go do whatever, get a comb. This feels like when your mom leaves you at the register at the grocery store. Can you relate to that? My mom's never done that to me. I didn't have a mom. But, I think they're coming back now. Hello.
But yeah, what has been your favorite part of the trip?
Being with you.
That's
been really great.
Oh my god, but are you gay?
Being a person. I'm thinking about it.
My, the bangs are always so scary.
Yeah, you know how my hair works, it just kind of does what it wants, so...
Oh, I just stabbed you in the eye, are you okay?
You did not stab me in the eye, you poked my eyebrow.
Oh.
Yeah, my favorite part of this trip is getting to be a person and not having to worry about any otherworldly responsibilities that may be plaguing me at that moment in time.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Also the exhibit, you know?
The exhibits?
That one exhibit that we saw today.
Describe it.
It was a really dark room. We actually entered at the end of it. But basically it was this huge room with 9 screens, and each screen had a very like picturesque scene of a different room in a house. And there was an instrument in each little, I don't know, you used the word vignette a lot, is that correct to use?
Yes.
Well, anyway, each room contained different instruments of whatever, and once it started up, there was a different musician playing every instrument in every room, but they were all like wearing headphones and they could hear each other, and it was just really, really cool because they were playing these like huge songs, but from different rooms in a house, and I don't know, man, it's just really neat. I don't know how else to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very powerful music, very moving.
Yeah, it had a really good sound system.
Oh yeah, it was surround sound.
Surround
I suppose I should have added that. The closer you sat to each screen, you could hear better what was going on in that particular scene. But we sat in one spot near a woman in a pink dress, very flowy pink dress, playing an accordion. And what did you say, she sang like a mouse?
Yeah, she's saying like a mouse.
She did. It was very neat. And behind us on the other side was the bass player with the second piano, or I don't know if you'd call it accompanying, if there was already a different piano, but it was accompanying the first. Anyway, yeah, I think my favorite screen in that room was the one with there was a bed and a guitarist sitting on the bed, and behind him there was like a lover wrapped in like a green blanket. That seemed very intimate and cozy. And they were all very, very passionate about their pieces. You could tell. They were very professional about it.
That's why I like the mouse girl a lot. Because she, like, you could tell, like, she was, like, you know how in church people be, like, possessed by the music?
Yeah.
She was really, like, possessed by it.
Spirit was moving her.
Yeah, and, like, her voice was, like, so faint and, like, high.
Yeah.
That it really did sound like she was just, like, scream, like, she was struggling for some of the notes. She was, like, so, like, squeaky. She was like, ah, stars explode. That was one of the lyrics.
Oh, one of the lyrics was really good. I wrote it down as soon as you said it. There was an interlude where there was a guy in a bathtub, and it was him that in the interlude he said, "You protect the world from me because I'm the only one who's cruel." And I thought that was a really good lyric, so I wrote it down.
Oh yeah.
And then I looked over and Robin was crying. I was like,
because of the surround sound, it was
pretty.
very slow, but then they like built up to like some like very intense, like the music was possessing me.
Yeah. I would have cried too had I not been overly aware that my eyeliner would have run, and I didn't want to deal with that in the bathroom. What's been your favorite part?
I really have just been enjoyed like walking around and like showing you different places that like I've grown up knowing and stuff. It's been like fun to like kind of like mansplain you different parts of like, oh, this is Berkeley, this is the UC Berkeley campus, just because you don't have any knowledge of it.
No clue.
So that's been really fun. But yeah, being with you is also like really fun. Like I really enjoy like how we've been like talking about different things and like decompressing our emotions.
Yeah.
If that's weird to say, but yeah.
It's not weird. It makes sense, and it's something that I never thought anybody else would want with me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's very good. Healthy. It feels very healthy. Have we got enough content? Or do you want to talk about something else?
I don't know. What other things have we been talking about this trip?
We watched, what is it? Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That was such a bad movie. Oh my god.
Don't watch it unless
Don't watch
you
it.
are bored for 2 hours.
And you
want
to
be bored for 2 hours.
disappointed because it's like I love the guy, but like
there was no plot. There was no concise ending. Spoilers. The ending
Trigger
is
warning, God.
the ending is basically it is what it is, and Pinocchio walks off into the sunset.
Well, he doesn't even walk. He's like, oh, the Jiminy Cricket's like, and then I never saw him again, and I was in the underworld.
But that doesn't make sense because he literally said his dead body is in his chest cavity. So if he's narrating, can't he isn't he with him anyway? Like, I don't get it.
He's with him in corpse, but not in spirit.
Oh yeah, he's playing poker at the end or something.
Yeah.
It's a really weird movie.
It's like really weird, but not weird enough. Like, come on.
Good point.
And it was also weird because it just completely, it like had a lot of God content in it, but it didn't have any moral lessons, which was extremely odd because that's what extremely odd, not God, extremely odd because that's like the whole point of it, you know. But yeah.
It's kind of strange too because they never sway you one way or another about the plot. I mean, not about the plot, about like the morals. Usually there's a very strong moral compass in movies like that, especially like Pinocchio, like where you're rooting for one guy and not the other, but they really don't know what they're trying to say anywhere in that movie. And the religion only complicated it, really.